Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below to get in on the action. And also, guys, if you haven't already, if you are a member, go ahead and check out my giveaway video that I posted yesterday. Only for members. Go ahead and get in on the giveaway. And Sunday, all you gotta do is subscribe to the Ultra Gaming YouTube, which is the one sponsoring the giveaway, and then just comment your favorite NFL team on that video that I posted. So yeah, go ahead and check that out, members. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, 15 matchups, starting with the Los Angeles Angels versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays opening up as home favorites at -160. The Angels plus 135 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Angels is Shohei Ohtani with an ERA of 2.83. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Alek Manoah with an ERA of 2.66. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. I mean, what on earth happened yesterday? Angels winning 12-0 against the Blue Jays. I mean, that was just crazy. I think it was a fluke type of game there. I like the Blue Jays to bounce back. I mean, they got to bounce back after yesterday. Even with Ohtani on the mound, I'm taking Blue Jays to bounce back at home. I'm rolling with Toronto. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Boston Red Sox. Rays opening up as road favorites at -125. Boston plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Rays is Jeffrey Springs with an ERA of 2.46. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Rich Hill with an ERA of 4.79. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Tampa losing 9-8 yesterday, but getting the cover, which was most important. Boston hasn't played that great, to be honest. I mean, they're 1-4 in their last 5. First one they've gotten here in a few days. Rich Hill's been okay at best. Springs coming off back-to-back 1-run games. Boston's just not a team I trust, man. They really aren't. Rays still playing good. They were on their win streak did end, but I still like them in this matchup. I'm gonna lean with Tampa Bay on the road. Next matchup, we have the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -275. The Pirates plus 220 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Pirates is Tyler Beede with an ERA of 4.13. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Phillies is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 4.30. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitt 2-8 in their last 10 right now. They are on a 6-game losing streak. We got the Phillies on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing great baseball right now. Pitt, they've struggled against Pitt big time here. Yeah, I'm taking the Phillies at home in this one. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Miami Marlins. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -200. Miami plus 170 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Dodgers is Dustin May with an ERA of 0. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 2.19. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Dodgers beating Miami 10-6 yesterday. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They swept the Marlins in the last 3-game series about a week ago. And yeah, Marlins, they've struggled big time against the Dodgers, even with Sandy on the mound. Even though Sandy coming off a 6-run game, as good as he's been this season, coming off a bad start on the mound. Dustin May's only pitched 1 time this season. Gave up no runs in that start. So I like the Dodgers more in this one. So I'm taking Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Washington Nationals. Nationals opening up as home favorites at -125. Cincinnati plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Reds is Luis Sessa with an ERA of 5.67. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Nationals is Paolo Espino with an ERA of 4.31. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Cincinnati beating Washington 7-3 yesterday. Crazy, as good as Washington's been playing, at least covering wise, they just don't even really show up yesterday, which is going to make it really hard to trust Washington in this one when they're the favorite. I'm going to take the Reds plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at -115. Detroit -105 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Detroit is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 3.89. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rangers is Dallas Keuchel with an ERA of 8.70. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, Detroit getting the cover yesterday, losing 6-7. Yeah, I do not trust Keuchel on the mound. He has been very bad. Coming off a 7-run game in 2 innings, gave up 3 and then gave up 6. I do not love him at all here. I'm going to take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Chicago White Sox. Arizona opening up as a road favorite at -125. The White Sox plus 105 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Arizona is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 2.87. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA of 4.25. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, we had Arizona get a nice 7-2 underdog win against the White Sox yesterday. Look, when White Sox are big favorites, that's when they normally tend to let you down. That's exactly what happened. Arizona is 6-0 against the White Sox here. I think it's a good spot for the White Sox. At home, plus 1.5. Give me the White Sox plus the runs. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -180. Baltimore plus 150 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer with an ERA of 3.45. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Astros is Christian Javier with an ERA of 2.88. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. And yeah, Baltimore does it again. Big underdogs against Houston. Shuts them out 2-0. Even though I did like Houston. I did like Houston yesterday, but I did say get a piece of Baltimore. They're the best covering team in MLB. So Baltimore plus 1.5 is always going to be an elite play on the board. And that's not going to change today, guys. We're taking Baltimore plus 1.5. Astros did not show up yesterday. Baltimore just continues to impress, covering and straight up winning as the underdog. Give me Baltimore plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -200. The Cubs plus 170 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Cubs is Drew Smyly with an ERA of 3.47. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff with an ERA of 3.51. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cubs beating the Brewers yesterday 4-3. Very good underdog win for the Cubs yesterday. Brewers on a 3-game losing streak right now. Another pretty even pitching matchup. Smiley playing good baseball. Yeah, give me another shot with Cubs plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at minus 250. Colorado plus 210 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rockies is Kyle Freeland with an ERA of 4.93. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 3.44. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Colorado on a 3-game losing streak, losing to the Mets yesterday. A closer game than we would have liked. 7-6. Mets not getting that run line cover, which is unfortunate, but hey, they got the win. That's all that matters. Colorado 0-6 on the road here. I'm still sticking with the Mets. Peterson's been great on the mound. Freeland giving up 5, 3, 6 runs. Not the greatest here. Still rolling with the Mets at home in this one. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Kansas City Royals. Padres opening up as road favorites at minus 220. The Royals plus 180 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 3.39. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Royals is Daniel Lynch with an ERA of 4.58. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Padres beating the Royals yesterday 13-5. Very nice performance from the Padres. Yeah, I like the Padres here. Hopefully Darvish can have a better night on the mound, but they look great yesterday. I think it's a great series and spot for the Padres in this series to get something going again. I'm taking Padres on the road. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Braves opening up as road favorites at minus 115. Cardinals minus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 3.99. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cardinals is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 3.08. His last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, Atlanta coming off an 11-4 win yesterday against St. Louis. Very nice win on a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, Braves just played very good. They're 10-0 on the road. 8-1 against St. Louis. They've been pretty dominant against the Cardinals here. A very even pitching matchup here, and tough one. I'm sticking with Cardinals plus 1.5 at home. I'm doing it again. 2 good pitchers. Jordan Montgomery only giving up 1 run in his last 3 starts. He's been very good on the mound for the Cardinals here. I like Cardinals to bounce back today. Taking Cardinals plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Giants plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Cobb with an ERA of 4.25. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Twins is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.10. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Minnesota finally doing it, getting a win. They were on that 6-game losing streak, winning 9-0 yesterday against the Giants here. Yeah, horrible performance from the Giants. Twins finally getting a win, but can we trust them to get back-to-back wins? Haven't had back-to-back wins in like 2 weeks. I might be crazy, but I like the Giants to bounce back today. Plus 1.5 on the road. Coming off a 9-0 game, it's not going to get much worse than that. So I think they bounce back today. I'm taking Giants plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Oakland Athletics. Yankees opening up as road favorites at minus 240. Oakland plus 200 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo Yerman with an ERA of 3.89. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for Oakland is Adam Oller with an ERA of 6.41. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Yanks coming off that 3-2 win against Oakland yesterday. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Hopefully you've been riding the Yanks. They're building up the win streak. Oller has not been good on the mound for Oakland here. Yeah, we're riding this win streak, taking Yankees on the road. And the last matchup, we have the Cleveland Guardians versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -185. Guardians +155 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Guardians is Zach Plesac with an ERA of 4.42. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mariners is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 2.90. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Seattle doing it again. Back-to-back underdog wins at home. Kind of crazy that they were getting disrespected at home like that, but nonetheless, easy wins. Yeah, this is a good flip here. I'm liking Cleveland +1.5 on the road here. I think if Cleveland were the underdog this series, I would have been more inclined to take Cleveland, but yeah, Seattle -185. I think way too expensive today. Even they did win back-to-backs, but it's only been a 1-2 run game these last 2 games. -185 is too risky for me. I'm gonna take Cleveland +1.5 on the road. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.